Hey everybody, it's Kim Peterson of Uniquely Savvy and my new friend Lyric, and we are wrapping up here today at the FBLA State Leadership Conference. And I'm so excited because I was just talking with Lyric on my way out about one of her competitions, which is the anti-cyberbullying PSA. And I said, oh my gosh, tell me about it, and will you share that out, because you know I am passionate about empowering and equipping people to be their best selves, and that obviously means being respectful, kind, and compassionate on the other end. So tell us about your project and what that was all about.
Okay, so we had to make a public service announcement, or a PSA, about anti-cyberbullying, and so we kind of had to film a 30-second video highlighting what it takes to prevent cyberbullying. Basically, our slogan was P.N.W, to kind of bring it back to the Pacific Northwest, where we're all from, because it is like really a communal issue in our school districts, especially. So the P stood for prevent, the N stood for nourish, and the W stood for wellness. So by that we mean prevent cyberbullying at its source. You want to kind of if you can prevent the bully from ever sending the hateful message, you've already eliminated the issue.
So P is for prevent, so eliminate the bully from ever starting the issue.
They probably have their own reason why they're doing that, maybe they're insecure themselves, so kind of trying to help the bully first, and then that can kind of help. It's kind of like a ripple effect, right?
Sure.
And the N, we had to find a word that kind of meant helping the person who's being bullied, which we found was nourish. So really trying to be positive towards that person, and encourage them to maybe try and put down their device and just not listen to those messages, because it really doesn't matter. And then for wellness, that it kind of means overall communal positivity and a good environment, and trying not to spread hate online and offline.
Yeah, I like that. And can you tell us a little bit more? You said this is a big issue within high school, middle school. Tell us more about that.
Well, the percentage of teens who have cell phones is growing every single year. I think it's about 80% of young teens in America today have access to a cellular device, and it just keeps continuing to rise with technology. About 50% of teens have been cyberbullied before, and that's a very high number. I think the website said that 10 to 50% experience it regularly. So that really is a big issue, and most people just don't talk about it. They think it's not a big deal, or they think oh, it'll go away if I ignore it, but it really is an issue we need to talk about, because it can really bring someone down, I think.
Yes, it can, because I've done some research on that myself. I have a question for you. I'm going to take you back to the P. When you talk about P for preventing the bully from ever getting started, how might that look? Share with me an example of how you might prevent a bully from starting to be mean and hateful online.
Let me think. So the reason they're sending those messages is probably because they're insecure with themselves. So trying to really, if you are with someone and they think it's a funny idea to be oh, look at her outfit, it's stupid, or something like that. Obviously maybe not that specific message, but kind of discouraging them, saying that, being hey, that could actually really hurt someone. Maybe you think it's funny, but a lot of the times I feel cyberbullying, obviously they're meaning to be hurtful, but maybe they don't realize how hurtful it can be. And so you need to encourage that person not to send that message if they think it's funny and it's really not funny.
Got it. So what I'm hearing you say is encourage that person in a different direction by you using your voice, right?
Yeah.
To sort of stand in the gap and use your voice for
stick up.
Stick up for the person who's being bullied.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. I love it, and I am so glad. Did you get to choose this topic yourself?
No, the topic is different every year, so this is just a topic for 2018.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I am so proud of you. Listen,
Thank you.
I have been so impressed with all of these future business leaders of America, and I understand you guys have a dance tonight, and then
we do,
awards tomorrow. So
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
for
to
sure.
your continued success, and hopefully we'll see you next year.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye for now.